Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Brad Keselowski's Miller Lite Dodge from 2011. More importantly, the Snap-on Racing promo version of it, which is different than the regular, but we'll get down to that later. So let's take a quick look at the box. Got some nice artwork, got a render of the car, Brad Keselowski number 2, Miller Lite, Snap-on Racing, Penske Racing, Lionel NASCAR Collectibles. Same stuff on that side, same stuff on that side, same stuff on that side. They made a total of limited edition. I hate when they do that. 2011 Platinum Series, copyright and such on the bottom. Let's get down to the car itself. And man, do I miss this paint scheme. Just I miss the metallic blue and gold cars in general. They were just so awesome. I kind of like the white cars initially, but they've kind of outstayed their welcome at this point. I don't know. Like 2014, I like the white car. Then it kind of got, like 2015, they kind of simplified it a little bit, which I didn't really like, and now they've simplified it even more. I mean, I don't hate the white car. Like, I still have the diecast of the white car, and it's still a nice paint scheme. It's just, I just like the metallic blue much better than the white. But let's do a quick 360 of the car, as usual. This is a Dodge Charger, as you can see. Obviously, this paint scheme was the paint scheme you run the championship in, but that was the next year. I do want to get one of those 2012 standard diecast too, but never found one. So this was later in the year. They initially released this car regularly, and then they re-released this one, which is a more accurate version of the car, which I'm going to just get down to that right away. You see, here's the 164th, which is the regular release. I don't have the regular release, the 124th, because, you know, once this came out, I had no reason to get the regular one. You see, there are a little bit minor differences on the kind of front end here. Like, you know, where Charger on the original diecast was put above the thing where it's really down on the splitter right here. Dodge is on, like, the sides of the, like, right into the lights there instead of in the grill like it really was. But that's really minor. It's the back where you get the real changes. On these initial 2011 Dodge, you see they had the little, like, square lights on the back. Just these little, like, tiny ones on both sides instead of this, like, long line across the whole back light. This is accurate to what the car actually had. So, like I said, if you really want accuracy, you need to get the Snap-on car. If you really don't care about light accuracy, then the standard's still there if you want it. But let's get down to sponsors and such. On the hood, you have Miller Lite, Shell Pennzoil, number 2, Dodge Charger. Down the side, you have the Miller Lite pour bottle pouring into the number 2. Discount Tire, you got Snap-on Dodge and Safety Clean back there. Carlisle on the C-post. On the B-post, you have Mopar, PPG, Bosch, Mazak, and Magellan. On the back, you have Man Up, Choose on Taste, Miller Lite, Dodge Charger, number 2. On the deck lid, you got Ruby Tuesday. This is number 306. Interesting to notice that, you know, look at what that DIN number says. 2011-snap-on-the DIN number. Completely different than what you would expect from any DIN numbers. That's another way to tell if you have the promo version or not, but the fact it's actually different, it's not just like a different re-release, makes it probably the best. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See that it's just this Miller Lite under there? It'd be cool if they would have added like Snap-on under there or something, you know, really just have a little extra thing to make you know that it's the Snap-on version, but I don't know. Under the deck lid, you get your typical fuel cell back there. Roof flaps do in fact open. And there's the underside of the car if you would like to see it. Overall, just a very nice paint scheme. A lot of people love this car. You know, if you're a Brad Keselowski fan, this was the paint scheme that you remember because he won the championship in it. So this paint scheme holds probably a special place in a lot of people's hearts. But it's always been one of my favorite Miller Lite paint schemes. I really hope it comes back someday. Maybe it's a Darlington throwback, but hopefully not too soon. But really, if they just go back to blue and gold for their standard, I'll be a lot happier than their current bottle. But I don't know. I like I said, I do like the white. I would almost make it maybe like leave it as a special, because that's what it was initially going to be. It was going to be in the Speed Weeks of 2014, then never again. I wish they just kept it like that. But then again, even between this and the white, they had that 2013, the like dark blue one. I do have a diecast that too. I'll have to review it at some point. But that one was just a little too. I didn't really like that dark. I mean, the real car wasn't as bad, but the diecast made the dark blue look a little bit more dull. But in general, I still just like the blue, metallic blue, more than the white. So, I don't know, maybe they'll change it someday, maybe they won't. But, I mean, you had like the regular blue, then you had this metallic blue kind of like 2009-ish, and then you went to the dark blue for one single year, and then they've been in the white since 2014. So, you know, if you want this car, it's a little bit hard to get. I almost feel like the regular version is a little bit harder to get than the Snap-on promo, but which is weird because, you know, if you care about accuracy or looks, you're going to want the Snap-on promo, not the regular one, as I've kind of showed off. I think the blue's basically the same. The 164 is looking a little darker on this camera right now. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I don't know. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Brad Keselowski's 2011 Miller Lite Dodge Snap-on promo. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.